Ouch! Ouch! Ever felt that annoying knee pain right in front of your knees whenever you climb the stairs, do a squat, or sit for too long? Well, that's not your knee being dramatic. It might be a chondromalacia patella, also known as runner's knee. But don't hit a pause on your workout just yet. Today, we'll break down on what is happening inside that knee and how physiotherapy can help you get back pain free and stronger. Now, think of your kneecap, the patella, as a small disc that slides smoothly on a track your thigh bones every time you bend or straighten your knees. Now, imagine that smooth track turning into a slightly bumpy road. That's what happens when the cartilage underneath your patella gets softened or irritated. Results pain in front of your knee, especially when you move, squat, or climb the stairs. Alright, let's decode why this actually happens. Your knee doesn't just woke up one morning and feel like hurting, right? Sometimes it's just because we simply overdo it. Too much running, squatting, jumping, endless stair climbing. It's called as overuse. And your knee goes like, hey, can you slow down a bit? Other times it's the support group. Weak thighs and hip muscles not doing their job properly, leading to knee taking all the heavy workloading. Add a tight IT band and quadriceps, and it looks like someone is pulling your kneecap out of the line constantly. If you got a flat feet or poor lower limb alignment, the mechanics change right from ground up. The knees just follow the misalignment. And yes, sometimes old injuries or surgeries makes the joint extra sensitive and alters the tracking. In short, your knees are not faulty. It's just reacting to how your body is moving as a T. So, how do you know that your knees are showing the signs of chondromalacia patella? Pain right in front or slightly behind your kneecap, that dull nagging ache which never fully goes away. You might even feel or hear little clicking or grinding sound when you straighten or bend your knees, like during driving, movie nights, or long working hours. And here's the classic sign pain that shows up after sitting for a long time. Therapist calls it the theater sign. And patient call it that annoying ache that happens every time I sit for too long. And here's the good news your knee can heal and move pain free again. In grade 1, there is just a mild signal intensity change in the cartilage, no visible deformity in MRI. This means the cartilage is starting to soften, but the surface is still intact. In grade 2, we start to see a small contour bulge or irregularity, a partial thickness defect. The damage hasn't gone all the way through yet. In grade 3, the MRI shows clear thinning or roughness along with the fluid extension into cartilage, a full thickness defect, though the bone underneath is still okay. And in grade 4, the damage goes deep enough to reach the cortical bone itself. This is the most severe stage, often showing changes in the underlying bone too. And that's exactly where physiotherapy steps in. Straight leg raise. This one may look simple, but your knee's best friend after the pain. It fires up the quadricep without bending the knee joint. Perfect for rebuilding, control without stress. Hip abduction. A strong hip abductors prevent your knee from collapsing inward. One of the biggest culprit behind kneecap pain. Hip extension. The glutes are your power generator. If they are lazy, your knees take the hit. So we wake them up one control kick at a time. The VMO strengthening. Your VMO is like the GPS of the kneecap. It tells it where to go. Strengthening this tiny but mighty muscles keep your patella tracking perfectly in the groove. Dynamic quads. Now we take that quadriceps from still mode to an action mode. Dynamic quads help your knee handle real life moves from sitting to squatting without the patella grinding. Clamshells. Here is a small move with a bigger purpose. waking up your gluteus medius. It prevents your knees from collapsing inward when you squat, run, or climb. Mini squat. Mini squat teaches your knee to bend with control and confidence without overloading the patella. It acts like teaching your knee to trust the movement again. The bridging. This exercise builds up your hip and core, the hidden supporter of your knee. The stronger your base, the more stable your knees become. Stationary cycling. Gentle cycling boosts your circulation and nourishes that healing cartilage. It's a motion therapy, smooth, safe, and pain free. Now we start with the stretches. The IT band stretch. The side strap of your thigh loves pulling your kneecap outward. This stretch keeps it calm and stops the patella from drifting off the track. The tight quadriceps are like an over enthusiastic teammate, always pulling forward. Stretching them balances the forces around your kneecap. Hamstring stretch, which often tugs from behind, tilting the patella sideways. A good stretch here restore symmetry and smooth knee glide. At Mind Motion Physiotherapy, we just don't treat the pain, we treat the mechanics. Because recovery isn't just about treating your joint, it's about retraining your whole system. So, whether you are a physiotherapist helping someone to move better or a patient wondering whether this pain will ever go away, yes, it absolutely can. With right guidance and consistency, your knee can be stable, strong, and pain free again.